Hello everyone. Yesterday was the VE Day celebrations in London. There was over 500,000 people in the streets of London yesterday watching the celebrations go down. It was a glorious day. You had the King, Queen Camilla, you had the Wales family and Louis being Louis. It was great. It looked absolutely wonderful. The fly past was phenomenal. All of the last remaining veterans, bless them, were there, and it looked amazing. So VE Day was a big thing yesterday, a huge thing. I know VE Day isn't fully remembered till later this week, but that was the main celebration yesterday. I believe there's a church service. I've put the if you scroll down a bit in my community post section, there's a list of all of the events of stuff that's happening. That being said, I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be light just to have a little look to see how the VE Day celebrations went down in Monty Shit Show with Harry and Megatron. So we're going to have a look into that today. How is he coping with it all? How is he seething? Of course, he'll have his comparisons, and Megsie will have her comparisons as well, between the Wales children who actually exist and the invisible children. Recollections may vary how they got here, if they exist or not, or anything. So we're going to have a dig in. We're going to have a look. We're going to see what is occurring here. Let's have a look at Harry. Now I'm going to start off with Celtic Cross spread for Harry, and then I'll do a Celtic Cross spread for Megsie. Let's see how he got on with VE Day, shall we? Oh, Temperance in reverse. Oh dear. Oh dear. Things aren't coming together for him. He wanted to do something yesterday. He wanted to do something, but he couldn't, which is really interesting. His waters, his stillness, his emotions, and his creativity, there's a block there. Well, obviously there's a big block there because he's about as creative as a brick. But the Temperance card in reverse, he really is he just can't bring things together. He can't get things together. He's not quite on it. Now, that could mean he was self-medicating with a little something while he was, yeah, you know. But that's the start of it all. The 7 of Coins crossing over, again in reverse. He's impatient to cash something out. His impatience will drive them and Megsie to lose more money, more deals, and more finances because they want to act rashly, not rationally, rashly. Page of Wands is in reverse. Oh, he's really peeved at the VE Day celebrations, really peeved. And there's the 7 of Wands in reverse. I've just done another reading, and that is in exactly the same position. He is going to go on the attack. He is building up. His seething resentment is growing and growing and growing within him. The Page of Wands is in reverse above. Now, he's very frustrated. I don't know what the SS was saying about the VE Day celebrations over on wherever social media they gather around, but there is a level of frustration there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get some disruptive antics. It's kind of like his energy is, you know, when a kid holds their breath and is just like, I am going to stop breathing until I get what I want. It's that. It really is that. That's how it feels, you know? Let's see what's even the situation on. The Ace of Wands is in reverse. Oh, Harry. So frustrated, so angry, so reprehensibly Ah, the world is in reverse there. Let me just come to this card with the world in reverse. The world in reverse, there's an ending. Is he about to shoot himself really badly in the foot? Here with something again? Is he going to lean in on his mother's passing? Is he going to lean in on the stuff that's going on with his dad's health? The strength card in reverse there, it is, of course, Meghan is a Leo, and this relates to Leo. On a more textbook example of what the card can mean, it can mean as well that there is a weakness there, and that he's overlooking something. He thinks he's coming from a place of strength, but there is actually coming from a place of weakness, and not a vulnerable weakness. However, this relates to Leo, and Leo in reverse is Megxy, really, to be honest. The King of Coins in reverse there, that's him, that's his image. He is very aware of Megxy and his image. Now, his most important thing about this whole thing is Megxy's image to him. And the Ace of Wands in reverse, fix it, Harry, or you're not getting any poontang, basically. Yeah, the King of Coins. So, Two of Cups is coming out again and again and again for them. Oh, here we go. I am expecting some type of false flag, beige flag, if you will, around their security. But I'm also expecting a false flag first, and something actually to happen as well in the next thing. That tower there is the worst possible thing that can happen with Harry. Now, this is something coming in left field that he won't foresee. He is going to have his ego very damaged, his sense of self very damaged, potentially his very environment he is in. Now, this could be a natural disaster. This could be some floods in Monty Shit Show. This could be, more damaging stuff coming out. This could be the P. Diddy stuff. But there's something coming. That world in reverse, I mean, there's no going back for this guy. Really, there's no going back anywhere for him reputationally. If you think Uncle Andrew had it bad, this guy, it is just like he's on fire and he keeps throwing petrol on himself thinking it's water. He's just going further and further afield. Let's have a look at Megatron. Let's see what this wonderful ray of sunshine is thinking on all of this with the VA Day stuff. Yeah, he's frustrated, but Harry is frustrated, but he is most frustrated with people basically going, my wife is this, my wife is that, I must protect her, that kind of thing. Let's have a look and see where the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Poor Harry. Now, I don't think they have a good relationship. I think they're on and off. I think they're all over the place. I think it's abusive, and it's weird as hell relationship. It's love bombing and narcissism. Okay, we have got the Magician in reverse. Meghan is frustrated at Harry not being able to get things together, and she's withholding some putang from him. That Magician in reverse there, it can mean that they are asking an occult practitioner for help as well. Somebody who's not necessarily of a nice occult practitioner flavor, if you will. The Emperor is in reverse. Expect some more King Charles slander to come via puff pieces via Megsy. Not necessarily Harry, via Megsy. That Emperor in reverse, like, I feel like we're going to get a ramp up of the squad and people going into the King's health, and all of that is, it's basically, they set the King up like they did it. He did it in his way with that BBC interview, you know, he set the King up to be discussed. Yeah. And that is exactly what some of these online commentators and the SS were pushing and got the Kate-spiracy stuff trending last year. But Harry has just decided just to break cover and just say it in an interview. We've got two underneath here. We have got the Page of Pentacles, which relates to the invisible children. Recollections may vary how many they are and how they got here. And we also have the Five of Cups, some regrets. I bet she watches the royals on the VE Day and think, well, I should have been there. I should have been standing where King Charles and Queen Camilla were. I should have been that. Oh, our kids would have been so much better than the Wales's family, because we've got two things here. We've got the children and we've got regret, the invisible children and regret. So she's kind of regretting she can't flaunt the kids that way. The King of Swords is in reverse. Potentially a politician. And the King of Swords is in reverse on the other side as well. Okay, I've just done a reading on who they're going to blame. There's a politician in the mix with all of this, with the whole Megxit stuff. There's a politician in the mix there. And that King of Swords energy, it could relate to judiciary as well. But she is going to have some beef, right, with a air sign man. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's going to have some beef with an air sign man, or a judge, an author, an academic, a politician. If she's plotting with him, it's not going to go well. This man's degenerate. If she is accusing him, it's not going to land well. Just the energy and where it is in the spread. So however she's got involved with it, it's not going to work out as well as she thinks. It's not a good thing. The Five of Wands is in reverse there. The Five of Wands in reverse. Watch out for people trying to stir the pot. Watch out for people trying to create narratives. Something is playing into Megsy's hands here. She's watching it. Now, you see the cards for it's all very like, for Harry, it's all very like, I must protect my wife. For Megsy, she's all kind of like, I could have had all of that. Now, she wants to do something. They want to do something that is going to reclaim Megsy, patron saint of veterans image that she likes to have when she's scuttling around in grifters games. That Six of Wands there, she's very much, she wants Harry to go and do something, right? To make a statement with the military. So there's something coming. What's the time now? It's 20 to 4 on May the 6th here in the UK. So by the time this is edited and published, I don't know, something might have happened. But she's thinking about it. They're weighing stuff up. They're weighing stuff up. Final card. Okay. That Tower moment for Harry. And we've got the Judgment in reverse for Megsy out of all of this with the VE Day stuff. The Judgment in reverse cards, she doesn't like being judged. She doesn't like people calling her out. She is going to say, people have got the wrong end of the stick about me again and again, like rebrand 9,046,000, you know, it's just never ending. So there is going to be a judgment passed on them. A further judgment. Let's hope it's a South Park episode. because those two things could, I mean, please South Park gods. I mean, a Family Guy episode, I'd go with that. American Dad, is that still going? I don't care, just something that's going to catch the public imagination with these two would be thing, because that South Park thing, which I kind of predicted, I did actually predict that's like something big is coming, and South Park hit. And I mean, that is just them. They nailed it. So I do feel like we're going to have something else coming along. There's something else coming along that is just going to come from left field and be a disaster for them. And Megs is going to feel judged. But it's blows Harry's brain cell. And it's the worst thing. So yeah, I'm wondering if it's the Diddy stuff. I will be looking at the Diddy stuff, but every time I read around Diddy, you know, I'm like, honestly, the energy is heavy and rah. So I'll have to put up a hell of a lot of protection for it. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Please share this around, all of that YouTube stuff. We'll be back for some lives later this week. I appreciate you all so much. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye, everyone. Bye.